Greetings, this is Sloshworks and welcome back to Sunless Sea. I've taken a little bit of time off playing this for you guys to actually play Fallen London, funnily enough. And I've been getting really into that. It's got this same kind of storytelling system that this game runs by. I guess this game is running the same as Fallen London because that's their old game. But it gives you this fascinating kind of look into well, down here. Because this area here in Fallen London is huge and there is so much stuff going on here, and at the moment all we have is our lodgings, you know, we have our hold, we have a couple of shops. I very much recommend trying out Fallen London. It is awesome. I have been having so much fun with it, but without further ado, let's head out to sea. We must have died recently. We did die. This is our first trip out to sea. And I'm not even sure. Let's see what we've got in our hold. We do have tomb colonists, so we are going to head up to Venderblight. As we do on our first voyage out into the darkness, we always seem to head out to Venderblight. Hopefully we'll pick up a couple of ships along the way, and hopefully we'll manage to get them back to London to get us some money, because we have almost nothing. Now that I've been playing Fallen London a fair bit, actually, echoes are really hard to come by in that as well. It's not just this one that it takes so long to earn such a small amount of money, and you always kind of do feel like you are slowly going broke. I don't know, should we let these guys get us? Nah, there'll be another one up ahead. But it gives such an awesome background to what it means to sail out into the Untersee from Fallen London. And it does, not like this one where you do die. Fallen London has this really strange mechanic where when you get to, I think it's 8 wounds I got to this morning, you don't actually die. You get sent out to basically the tomb colonies, which is kind of where we're going, and you're on a slow boat ride, and you can slowly, using different cards and different storylets they call them, and things like that, work your way to 0 wounds and come back to life. So there is no permadeath in that, but there's definitely permadeath in this. So we'll sell our tomb colonists. We have our 85 echoes. We have some recent news. We'll actually sell that as well. We have nothing else. Nothing else is working here. We'll go to the tomb colony of Venderblight. We will explore Venderblight, because that's pretty much all we can do. You wander the echoing streets alone. From time to time, the sensation of being watched comes upon you, but each time you halt, you hear no other's footsteps. Nothing eventful, only eerie. But when you return to the quayside, someone has left an odd bulky box for you. There's no bill of lading, but the name of your ship is attached to a tag. It's your turn now. It looks like a tomb colonist coffin. This is something I've never seen before. On closer examination, it carries stenciling reading Soothing Cooper and a handwritten tag, delivery to Depot A Station 3. I wonder where that is. Let's get some gossip. We've gathered a haul of complex oh my god. A haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Alright, we don't really... our supplies are pretty low. But if we head out up here, there will be bats, and we can use that for some supplies. So I think I'm going to head up northeast and east past these islands, and see if we can pick up some supplies on the way from the things around us, and hopefully we'll get a ship. We really do need to capture a ship and send it back, so that we can get... I would really like to get a better engine. Ooh, a white Zebat. Azela has grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck even in port. There's a white Zebat watching me up there. Salt's messenger. Salt's got its eye on me. I'll never see home again. Salt, one of the nameless gods that sailors fear. He's a conscientious man. Send him to the sick bay on the pretext of a fever. Feed the Zebat. If white Zebats are sacred to Salt, perhaps you'll win Salt's favour if you believe in it. Let's try that. Let's feed the Zebat. Oh. The Zebat takes fungal crackers from your fingers as boldly as a parrot. It dips its head to you and chirrups something you might mistake for speech. It spreads its wings and leaps into the air. The next day, your crewman is gone, along with one of the ship's boats. No one saw him depart or knows why. We lost a crew, we lost some fragments, we now have Salt's attention, and we have Stone, Storm, and Salt. So we have one of the gods watching us. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, is he looking out for us? Oh, excellent. Let's go get these bats and turn them into some food. Now, come and get me, guys. I want you to get me. Come on. Stop trying to get away from me. I want you. Excellent. We are going to go. And we're just going to flare, and as soon as we get enough of a salvo, we're just going to start pummeling them. So we're up to 19. Still not enough. We should be. Oh, it will be now. There we go. We should get them pretty much straight away. Have a nice snack of bat. My middle son, Bracken, is absolutely fascinated by bats at the moment. We had to make him a bat cake for his birthday and everything. I wonder what these bats look like. I haven't actually seen any pictures of them in any of the released pictures from the game. We're going past Pure Wall Point. That's a very, very, very big... That's right, it's Moody's Light. What have we got? We got 5 supplies and 7 fuel. Let's go up this way. Don't want to get too far away, but our terror's quite low at the moment. My terror is quite high in Fallen London, to tell the truth. It's getting quite bad. So we're going to head up this way. Oh no, that's one of those eels. I don't like those eels. See if we can outrun it. Those things just rip your crew off your deck, and it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do about it. It's following us quite slowly though. We should be okay. We should be okay. We still have our sigil-ridden navigator, which we're going to keep in all of our rebirths or reincarnations or whatever you want to call them. I think we'll try and keep him as much as we can because he's the first officer we've ever had that's better than just a +1. I think he's still following us. We fed the crew September 22nd. That's my sister's birthday. Still sailing out there. What's that? I'm a bit concerned. This is the furthest I've been up this way. I've been out here, I've been around here, and I've been all the way up there, but I never come out here, so... Maybe we'll actually end up fighting one of those sharks. Still haven't actually let the combat start with one of them. I've been too concerned. Maybe if we swing around this island, we might come across something. Palmerston's Beach. There is brimstone on the wind. Oh, I don't know if I like the look of this. Music's changed. Bad Mead Reefs. The principles of coral speak to your... You've gained a secret. Speak to your offers to improve your abilities. So let's speak to him. And we have 1 secret. Oh, we have 2 secrets, so we can talk to him. We can increase our mirrors. We have 1 new mirror, and we've lost 1 secret. Let's speak to him and improve our hearts. We can do that. So we now have 26 hearts, which is Inspire, Heal, and Defend. Dow's 8. 8? I think he's going to sink us if we let him get close to us. I feel threatened. I think that's the... I feel unsafe. We've still got 5 fuel, but we have not come across any ports out here. So that's another one. We don't want him to get us. I've not actually seen those type of boats before. They look pretty different. They look like a steam something or other. Not like the... What were they? The golems that sunk us the first time. They definitely destroyed us very, very quickly. Still can't see any ports on this map. And I'm waiting for it to say, this area is currently unavailable in the beta. Alpha. But you never know. Haven't seen any monsters. out there in the dark. He's turned back. Is that something down to the south, or is that just... I think that's just... Oh, there's an island down there. Maybe we'll be lucky. It's getting shallower. Terra's cranking. Hey, what's that? That's cool. I haven't seen that before. Is that... The Zayla is praying. Probably should be, actually. Hey, it's a dock. Okay, so we need to go around this way without hitting anything. What is this place? I think we've been here before. This is the Uttershroom. Keeping my eye out for when it says dock. I'm really concerned. I was quite worried about that because I could see the letters going underneath, but I didn't know if we were going to be able to. Any shops here? No shops. No shipyard. Okay, this doesn't actually appear to be anywhere. Maybe it's not made yet, but we can dock, but we can't do anything here. How far out are we? We're pretty far out. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to swing around this way. We're going to go south to this island and see if we see anything else down there, because there's nothing here we can actually do. I'm a little bit disappointed. It didn't have any description, so I assume it just hasn't been made yet. What would I be without my tea during dry July? Dry July's only got 2 days left, actually. I'm very excited about having that first beer. It's been a month, so 3 supplies, 2 fuel. Oh god, we've got 2 fuel. Okay, we got to head this way. I misjudged that incredibly. Hopefully we manage to find something along the way. Oh look, it does say this part of the Untersee has not yet been created, but that's after we went through the Untersee. So the water is sluggish with hyphal thread. Violent vegetable bulks break the surface. Mycelialia Gaia. Green glass and basalt, salt and silence. We've discovered the Noctic Lobe. Noctic Lobe. I love the names they've got for some of these things. Still no dock. Running out of fuel. I wonder what would happen in the dark with no fuel. Hey, what's that? I don't know if I want that to be... I think that was a ship. What's this? This is a big light. That can't be a that can't be a pirate. It's too big. This is Patrick's lot. I know I've been here before. I'm just trying to remember. I know my way around Fallen London now pretty damn perfectly. I've spent a lot of time in, I think it's Vale Gardens, the place where you can get in with the Bohemian crowd. I've been spent a lot of time there, writing books and singing and being a part of. Always wanted to be a bit of a bohemian, a bit of a Beat Generation person. I'm really into those books, actually. So I spent a lot of time there tending. 1 fuel left. I don't know if you guys are as concerned as I am, but I'm pretty concerned. Our lookouts are watchful. Sluggish wave. The ship pitches. That was on September 24th. So we've been out at sea for quite a while. That's the last of our fuel. I wonder if we're going to... Is that a dock? That looks like a dock. Oh, we're going to do it. Yes. We made it to Field Haven. We have discovered the Shepherd Isles. Fantastic. Dock. Okay. Desperate measures. Without fuel, your ship is just an oddly shaped house located somewhere you don't really want to live. Also, we could have done that. We could have used our supplies to do it. We could have just given up. We could have searched through our supplies to see if there's something we can repurpose as fuel. That's cool. Luckily, I can do this. Bang, bang. And we're very, very lucky if we can get enough fuel to get home. So we'll go to the Shepherd Isles, and I think we are going to... Tales of the Three Graves. Who sleeps beneath the turf over on that island to the northwest? We've never done this one before. Let's do it. Up from the seabed, you know, the drownies, the sailors that won't rest. Well, they rest here. I've seen them come out of the water all white and dripping and dig themselves into the ground. They take turns. I think they miss the feel of the earth. We have one Z story. Cool. One Tale of Terror. I do now that I've been playing Fallen Under, I understand how they're building the story now, which is really cool. So, nope, that's it. We've done everything we can do here. Can we make it? Which one are we supposed to do actually? Let's go to our Gazette here, and we need to go to from Gator's Morn. In the Corsair's Forest. Now, Gator's Morn, I think, is up here. So do we go up there, or do we just go back to... I think we're just going to head back to London, because we don't really have... We got enough fuel to get there, but we don't really even have enough supplies to make it there. There's a very big crab over there. Should we give it a go? Let's take on one of these crabs. I don't think we've done one of these before. Oh no, it's an angler crab. We have done this. Fight, it is on you. Alright, a couple of flares. He's using Seek, so that's okay. He's gone up to 28. Wow, he was really successful. We are straight up to 59. That is really bad. But he's on 59 now, so let's go with a salvo. He's still seeking. I don't know if the AI can change things in mid round. Like we can cancel something when it's halfway around and start another one. Appalling cry, if you survive, the sound will remain in your dreams like a maggot in a peach. Lovely. We just got Borterra. That's not very good. So he's seeking. Now he's smelling fear. Not quite sure what smelling fear does, but hey, he had 100 health. That's pretty high. We got him though. He was just about to snatch a sailor from the deck. Perfect timing, guys. You did very well. I don't think we're going to go with the high-risk challenge of dissecting it. That's too low. We need the supplies too much. So we have 31 unprepossessing mass, an appalling glob of organic matter and dripping fluids retrieved from somewhere you'd rather not think about. Gross. Mortal remains. Peel away the membrane and stifle a shudder. A half-digested sailor clutching a half-digested book. You'll dispose of the poor remnant decently, but what does the book say? Yeah, no, we definitely want to do that. Thousands. Hull down on the horizon. But as we drew closer, we all grew puzzled. It was like no ship we had ever seen. A curious congeries of multiple hulls and jointed limbs. Then we knew it had sighted us, for thick smoke rose as it roused its engines and gave chase. Its limbs bristled. Through the glass now I could see what lay at the meeting point of its faces. Thousands upon thousands of spider eyes, champing spider fangs, fused together like wax. A spider council, but one of unprecedented size, and crammed strangely into a hybrid ship. It could only be the Tree of Ages, and the first day of our flight began. We have another Z story. I don't remember getting these before. I wonder if there's been an update that I did not notice. Okay, we're going to burn around past Westergren's fire, and then take a left. Well, we're turning right. We'll head west straight to London, and I'm hesitantly optimistic that we're going to survive this journey. There's something ahead of us, though. Oh, it's one of those little crabs. Should we just get it? We do need the supplies. I say yes. Let's get him. Alright, a couple of flares. I'm looking forward to when we have a lot more options available in combat. And as I said, it would be kind of nice to know what exactly the enemy skills are going to do, so you can plan around them. I mean, you learn as you go, but having a tooltip would be pretty cool. Alright, we will butcher it for supplies. Okay, come on guys, you have been at sea for a fair while. We don't have any more secrets? Nope. Oh, we did have a secret, but we don't now. We have another heart, we have 27 hearts. I wonder why it says 29 though. It's a bit strange. Maybe we have an item that I can't remember. Let's get this little guy, I reckon. Or should we burn up and get that port report there on the way? I think that's what we'll do, because he's not a concern. No matter what happens. So we've sent a bat out. Oh, that's just that boat. Oh no. Turn around. Turn around. Oh. I thought we were gonna crash. Oh. And crashing takes away so much of your health. Of your hull. Your hull's health. Desperate measures. Without fuel, your so that pops up when you get to 0. So that triggers that. It's okay, because we're pulling into dock. I'll let that guy catch me. Reverse into him. Alright. It's good that we're not... When I first started playing, I was quite concerned by all of the giant crabs and the giant sea creatures. It's good that we know now that it's not something we necessarily have to worry about too much. Okay, flares we go. He's got 5 health. We should get him in the first one, especially with our high iron. So, let's dissect it for knowledge. You set to work with your knives and acids an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops of one of the deep sea crab species, but its eyes, normally vestigial in these troglodytic beasts, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow is almost gone now, although the sparks leap now and then to your knife. Gain 1 fragment. Really should have used that for supplies. So that's the Wolfstack docks. I'm trying to get to the docks in Fallen London, actually. I wonder where the carnival is. I wonder if you can see it. Home. Warmly lit windows. Company. Peace. Thoughts of home come at the strangest times. Got our Breath of Relief, which takes our terror quality down to 50, because that always goes down in London, which is good. We'll collect some messages. Something's changed. We don't know what it is. Someone wants to sign on. Alright. Let's go. Oh, we have a gift. This is that dispensation that we get every single time. Who is this patron? I've never asked this before. I really should have, shouldn't I? An airy wave. He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river. What is much patronised by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar. An public house. And there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. Okay, we'll get it, which means we got 10 fuel and 5 supplies, which is excellent, because we had almost none. So we will go to our lodgings, read the morning's paper, get our 1 recent news that we really like to have. We've used our coupon at Mrs. Plenty's Provisioners, which has given us an extra supplies, which is excellent. I'm not going to rest in the room this time, because I don't think we need to. We will go to the Admiralty's office. We will tell them about Venderblight. We'll gain 10 echoes. Now, I'm not going to bother trying with the Fails Quality Challenge, because that's 21%. That's just not going to happen. We've handed that in. We've got 10 echoes. Do we have a higher? No, we don't. Anything else for us? Nope. That's all good. We do have a new recruit who wants our attention. Oh, excellent. Okay. The brisk campaigner. You need a real physician, none of your surgeons. There's a skilled doctor who increases hearts and iron. So we have a navigator, we have a cook. Okay, this is just a Zayla. We don't want that. We have 2 officers. Hearts and pages. We want to get our iron up as much as possible. What does pages do again? pages is esoteric and occasionally practical knowledge. Increases the speed at which you convert fragments to secrets. I'm going to go for the brisk campaigner. Okay. That cost us 50 echoes, but that's alright because we have enough. So we will continue. We will go to our hold. Go to our officers, that's what we want to do. Surgeons. Oh, +6, +3. That's excellent. See if we can talk to her. Nope, we don't have any secrets, I think. Okay, radio. Okay, we are still in London. Let's offer some passage to the tomb colonists. And I think that's everything else we needed to do. We do have a few echoes left. We've got 25. So I think we might... I mean, we could sell that, but then we'd have no engine. That would be a bit silly, wouldn't it? Let's buy... We can buy 2 fuel. We'll buy 1 supplies and 1 fuel. Okay, now we're pretty much broke. So what we're going to have to do... We're going to head up here, because this is where we need to go for the Admiralty's... It's the Admiralty's mission. But I think we might swing up by Venderblight, because you know this is a very easy area to traverse. We might scoot around the coast there, get some more fragments, hit Venderblight, and then head out there. I think that's the best way to go. We'll leave London behind. I like to think of my 2 characters that are existing in this world now as brothers, even though I think I accidentally clicked on making a female character when I first started. It doesn't really affect Fallen London at all in the stories that you can play or anything like that, so we'll make them brother and sister. The sister can't die, I guess. She seems to be immortal living in London, and well, the brother seems to die over and over and be completely and utterly terrified all the time out in the dark. So yeah, we'll just swing around here, pick up as much of this dark as we can, because anything we discover does turn into fragments. And September 25th. Okay, well, let's get this guy. We should be able to get this one. So we'll turn our things off, swing around, take him on head on. This is a pirate steam pinnace. So let's flares. He's going to flares us, we're going to flares him. We'll all flare together. It's a lot of flares. He's on 29. We're on 26. Haha! Now he's going to seek. So we should... Okay, he's on 62, so we can pound him with our salvo. And we do have a lot more iron now, so... I'm not sure how much damage we are going to do. It appears we just did... Well, 30, I don't know. We are fortunate. We have sent a ship back to London. We can pick up the money for that afterwards, after we swing up past Venderblight and then out to Gator's Morn. I do feel that it's a little bit overpowered compared to how I was before, the amount of iron I have now, but that also kind of means I don't have to worry so much about dying so frequently. So we've got some bats there, we're not going to worry about them. Our veils, pages and our mirrors are all kind of okay. We've got a secret, so let's get some... This is a placeholder for a storyline associated with a character through line, so we don't have that yet. Let's get some more mirrors, because mirrors is detection and perception. It improves how much we illuminate people in combat, and since we're kind of focusing on being combat... Ooh, recurring nightmares. You have begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you. You cannot evade its gaze. Again and again, you're alone in the wide black Z. The eye is aware. It's terrible. So we'll pull in here, and we will get rid of our tomb colonists. We do have more fuel and supplies than when we were here last, so that's something. So we'll just jump into the shops. We'll jump down to the Charnel Lounge, sell our tomb colonists, and jump into here. And last time we explored it, we found something different, so let's try again. We did get something different. In a wide space behind the hollowed temple, you happen across a stepped platform of sorts. 4 statues guard it, marked with glyphs all but lost to time and idle vandalism. They look a little like the glyphs that decorate the Echo Bazaar in London, though. At the heart of the platform is a long, filled well shaft, too. You poke about briefly, but nothing in the place makes you uneasy. A frost moth the size of a farmer's hand flutters down to perch on the well's edge. Another, a third, you retreat. So apparently we've gained terror because we're scared of moths. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's gather some gossip. We've got another port report. I don't know if you can just keep handing in the same port report over and over, but you might be able to. Okay, we've got 50 echoes. We've got a couple of Z stories. We got a whole pack of fragments. Got some recent news. We can sell that recent news. We're going to do that. And then we're going to go here, and we've got 60. We're going to buy 3 fuel. That's what we're going to do. We're going to buy 3 fuel, and it looks like that's about 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave it here. We're going to end it here in Venderblight with, well, 12 fuel and 8 supplies. So we're pretty set for a fairly long voyage. So when we come next time, we'll head out to Gators Moor. And I think we might head out to where we went eastwise over here. We might explore up this north bit here, this black bit here, because we've never been up there before. So hopefully we'll survive the next one. I do like it when I get to an end of an episode of this series and I'm still alive. It makes me happy. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.